Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lori and today we're going to be doing a Freddy Krueger sexy girl doll. And the idea came from one of my good friends who is also a client. She had the idea initially of something that she would like, and then together we sort of worked out what it should look like. And I hope that you like the results. Now, I filmed the entire process from start to finish, which with, cutting things out and things like that, obviously, that are like non-essential. It was 5 hours, I think, total. And that's over on my Patreon page. So every Sunday, I upload a new episode, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to my Patreon channel. Plus, I have other videos also available that are not episodic in that way. But this girl, she was fun, and she had a lot of steps to her. She has a custom stand, costume, of course the repaint, the burns, hairstyling, hat, the whole 9 yards, glove. Oh, which reminds me, I want to mention my friend. She has a new channel. It's called Ephemeral Musings, and I will link it below so that you can go see it and, like and subscribe to her channel. She's been a doll customizer since 2003, a super talented artist, and it was her idea on how I made the glove. She came up with the knives. Also, besides Patreon, I do have a website. I'll link that below. I have Facebook. I have Instagram. And yeah, you can just subscribe anywhere to find any kind of content that you're interested in. I try to post on Instagram every day. I'm going to post here more on YouTube. I have been somewhat split between here and Patreon, trying to get those videos done and then bringing videos also over here. And I have a lot of footage of different things like Winter Soldier's arm. I have a Christmas doll coming, maybe 2 Christmas dolls coming. I have Sarah Sanderson still. She's almost done. So I have quite a few things coming up. So make sure to check back. Click that bell if you want to be notified whenever something new comes here. And also you can just, I try to keep everybody updated over on my Patreon. So anyway, I will see you after the intro. Thanks so much. Bye. So this is an Ever After doll, and the first thing I did was buff out her chest so I could make sure that the epoxy stuck, and I immediately gave her some bigger boobs. So sorry for the lack of censorship here, but there they are. And I shaded them and got them ready for her sexy outfit, which is coming up next. Gotta get those abs looking good. Then I made her costume, which was mostly hand sewed. And it fits like a glove. So far so good. Little tube top, which is going to turn into a dress here in just a few minutes. A little distressing. And then some hand painting. Here comes the skirt. And it looks beautiful. A little more hand sewing. And painting. Now it's time to make those burns. Now it's time for her face. Okay, we got to get those a little darker. Contouring. And finally, painting. I decided to give her green eyes to match the Elm Street sign. She's got to have some dark smoky eye makeup and dark lips. Look at those eyes smoking out. Let's get some big lashes. Finally, time to seal those burns. She's looking good. Now it's time to curl her hair. And the curls came out perfect. Look at that style. All right, now it's time to make a hat. Got it. Freddy Krueger has to have a hat. But for her, it's going to be a stylish hat. So a little hot glue, a little fake leather, and as you can see, there's another hat in the background. This is not my first one. It took me a couple of tries. I just think it looks so cool. I wanted to make it look a little dirtier. Now, what's Freddy Krueger going to be without his glove? We have one knife on. I'm going to use epoxy to make the glove. It's already really working out. It'll also strengthen the bond between the knives in the hand. Now I painted a combination of black and brown, and then a little silver to make those knives stand out. And then I just added a little bit of fabric to make it look like a glove. And then I painted it to match. And it worked. I think it looks awesome on her. I'm so excited. Things are really coming together. But we can't forget the other hand has to look like it's burned. So doing the same technique I did to the face to her hand. But we got to paint her nails, right? Looks like we're there. And then of course she needs a corset and a sexy slit. She's really coming together. Now it's time for her custom stand. I covered it with polymer clay, and I'm designing a broken old brick wall. I used Cos clay. I'm using the toothbrush to do some texture, and now I'm making sure that she stands on her custom stand. It's really coming out so cute. Now it's time to paint it, and I want it to look like old bricks and with broken pieces and things like that, chipped, bleached out, just old. For me, this is one of my most fun parts. out there. Now it's time to paint the bottom like an old concrete floor. This is supposed to be a boiler room. So I'm going to paint the floor kind of shiny so it looks a little wet. And now I'm painting all of the pipes silver so they'll stand out. Next, it's time to make her purse. I'm putting a little Mod Podge over the printed sign so that it won't bleed. Now I'm just rolling out some Cos clay, and then I'm cutting it to the shape of the sign. Gotta have a little handle for her to be able to hold it. And then I just cut a little line through a snake of clay to put over the handle. All I gotta do is bake it. Now I'm covering it with some fabric just to make it a little cuter. So it looks like it's about done. And there is my girl. I think she just looks so adorable. Thanks for watching.